Hey guys.
Oh, we got Giuseppe here
Yo,
too.
what's up, Giuseppe?
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
Dude, it's so weird being on the purple.
I know, you're on it.
No, ePrescience meeting.
ePrescience. Sorry.
This
Yeah.
is you're in the wrong Google Meet. Right?
I thought this was Auron.
Yeah, so actually I could directly use the DICOM files that Doc annotated, and it actually works very well.
Yeah, because I do this stuff. I annotate on CTs and MRIs and PET CTs every day.
The slice number should be bigger and equals to 60, and the space limit is smaller than 2, and the Z dimension should be smaller than 3. But this is only based on the previous data set that we had, because that one is like too poor quality. But this one is actually pretty good. It's around 0.6 to 0.8.
Me and Giuseppe discussed today is that all the footage that people are getting needs to go into the Google Workspace shared drive so that we can edit that footage and use it on multiple social media platforms instead of filming, just for one video.
I think where the automation comes in, the like N8N, like CloudBot. You just talk to it on Telegram. You send the video that you want to post in Telegram, and then it saves it in the Google Drives. It posts it on all platforms. You can schedule the time it posts, so you can spend like a few hours a week just setting up and sending the videos and scheduling them, and then it will just manage the rest of it for you.
In the notes feature on the app here, I'll open it up. I added like sheet music as like a template. So I was just like thinking of like skits we can do, stuff to like be creative and show different use cases for the app. But yeah, if you go to like musical staff, you can, this is like, well, you cannot see it. At first I should have just like launched on my Mac and shared screen.
And yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
Obviously, core demographic market is at 18 to 24, but what we're finding in some of this research is these learning apps are being used. My kids span that age range of 12 all the way to 25, with one in the middle. But absolutely, middle school, high school, and college, both undergrad, graduate, medical school, PhD, things like that. Absolutely. And we've even had a few. So we work in a couple other areas. We have a couple partners who are physicians who said, I would use this.
Also, I would say, I don't know if you're working on this or planning to, like an integration of like cloud storage drives. So like your OneDrive, your Google Drives, so you can just pull your PDFs or docs, however you make that work. Because I know I have a Remarkable tablet that I use for school. It's like an e-ink tablet. And I can sync it to my OneDrive, and it kind of just saves my docs onto it. And then I can do whatever, and then I can re-upload them to my OneDrive. So that's pretty convenient, because it is quite annoying to like save stuff, transfer it over, whatnot. Like an all-in-one kind of everything works here. So.
Yeah. 100%.
That's a pretty important thing, I would say.
I already did have for Google Drive. I hadn't thought about OneDrive.
So the left one is the like 0.6 millimeter CT scan, and the middle center one is the annotation from Doc, and this is my model's prediction. The yellow one is Lumen, and the blue one is the vessel wall.
Brand new to me, so anyway.
I would think there'd be more documentation on getting it into Postgres and AWS, resolving that issue, than there would be on Railway. If the systems.
That's a good point, and I do think that I do think that AWS is going to be more scalable than Railway.